Nope. Today, we're going to be making some archery. Let's get into it. Hey guys, today we're back with another video. Today, we're going to be making a bow and arrow out of PVC piping because it totally hasn't been done before. But after we build the bow and arrow, we're going to be taking it out to see if it can perform in the wilderness. We're going to be seeing if it can do trick shots. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to want to do is shape the PVC into a bow-like shape. So for that, we're going to have to take out the almighty heat gun. If you guys do try this yourselves and you do have access to a heat gun, I strongly recommend you do it with some sort of supervision, just because heat guns can get kind of hot. Yeah. So I flattened the PVC on the ends, and then I also heated it up in the middle just to bend it into a curved bow-like shape. Then once I finished shaping it, I took it into my shop to carve notches into it with my coping saw. And this was just so I could have a place to notch the string, and it was easy to take the string on and off. So at first I wanted to paint the bow, but as I found out later, the paint wasn't really sticking to the bow as well as I thought it would, even after I scuffed it up and everything, just so it would adhere better. So I ended up just taping the whole thing in electrical tape, and this gave it kind of a rubbery, tactical feel, which made the finished product look really nice. So this is where we kind of hit a problem, just because in a regular bow and arrow situation, it's actually the wood that flexes and the wood that bends, and the string actually stays tense. So when the wood bends and the string stays tense, this is what gives it that power, and that's what can propel the arrow so far. However, PVC doesn't bend as well as thin wood does. So I had to find a solution, and that involved a cable that was elastic enough to stretch on its own. So I found this cable in my basement, and I don't think I took any footage of it, so this is what I just found on the internet. But it's kind of like this, except it's just more stretchy and the hooks are just kind of more prominent. But the only thing is that I didn't really want the hooks at all. So I decided that I was going to take a coping saw to the hooks, try and just take off the hooks, try to see how much I could get off. But the hooks were actually metal, so I ended up just taking a hammer to it and just obliterating the entire hook until there was just cable left. So that worked out pretty well. But now that the bow was finished, I had to make the arrows and all the accessories, kind of. So I took some wooden dowels from my past projects, and I just cut some notches onto the end, just so when I was shooting the arrows, they'd have a place to notch onto on the cable. So in order to make them impact resistant, because I didn't actually want to kill anyone, I took some bouncy balls from the dollar store, and I just then hot glued the dowels into the middle of the bouncy balls. Then, in order to make it look a little bit more pretty than how it already was, I just took some fabric and I just wrapped it over the ball, and then I used some of the leftover paracord that I didn't get to use for the string, and then I just wrapped that around the fabric just to keep it all consistent. Then also, because I kind of wanted to make my arrows more aerodynamic, funny joke, but in order to do that, I made fletchings out of duct tape. However, just because this wasn't a conventional bow and arrow, and I was making it out of PVC, the end product didn't really work with fletchings, and it actually worked better without it, so I ended up taking them off in the end. Then, to kind of complete the whole look, I made a quiver out of cardboard, and then duct tape, and then electrical tape. And then, because I just wanted to look cool while I was shooting cups later in this video, I made a glove just to protect my hand from the recoil of the elastic cable. But now that I think that we've completed everything, yeah.
It's finished.
Whatever. Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I just wanted to tell you guys, Stormbreaker, August 16th, it's coming. It's gonna be good. Hopefully we can get maybe 1 or 2 more projects out before the summer ends, and that's cool. See you later, bye guys.